to today's lesson. My name is Mrs. Hawkins, and today we are going to be comparing lengths of objects. So let's go ahead and begin. Today we are going to have a magic show. And up first in our magic show, we have a special guest that you're going to see on the screen. And that guest just happens to be my little girl. She is 6 years old and she is in first grade. Her name is Harley. So I'm going to show you a picture of Harley and I now. What do you notice about our heights? One of my friends said, "You are bigger." Yes, I am taller than Harley. Harley is shorter than I am. Now I'm going to do some magic. Abracadabra. Isn't Harley taller than I am now? I heard a friend say, "No, she's just standing on a chair." So even though her head is above mine right now, I am still taller than her, right? Yes. Now I have a toy chicken and a toy giraffe. Which animal is taller than the other? What do you think? I heard a friend say that the giraffe is taller than the chicken. Do you agree? I do too. So which animal is shorter than the other? The chicken is shorter than the giraffe. Very good. Now if these were real animals, and this was a real giraffe, and this was a real chicken, would the giraffe still be taller than the chicken? Yes, giraffes are huge, aren't they? And the chicken in real life would still be shorter than the giraffe. What do you notice about the length of my two strings? I heard a friend say, "This string is longer than the other string." And then I heard another friend say, "This string is shorter than this string." Now I'm going to do some more magic. Now this string is shorter than that string, right? Well, some of my friends are saying, "No, it isn't. You just took it and crumbled it up and laid it back down. But it's still longer than this string." Now I have two pencils. This pencil is shorter than this pencil. But now I'm going to do another magic trick. You ready to see my magic trick? Abracadabra! Now they are the same length. Wow, I am a good magician. Oh, one of my friends said, "Move your hand. Open up your hand, please." They caught me. This pencil is still shorter than this pencil. I was just covering up the bottoms. We need to make sure when we measure objects that we measure them and line up their end points. So for my pencils, I need to make sure I find an end point. I'm going to use these erasers at the ends of my pencils as my end points. So I'm going to make sure both erasers are lined up as evenly as I can get them before I compare my pencils. Because I want to be sure that I compare the length of these objects the most fairly. Now let's compare some strips of paper. I have an orange strip of paper and a blue strip of paper. Which paper is longer? The blue paper. Well, let's see if there's a way that we can make the orange paper look longer than the blue paper. What if I move my orange paper like this? Does that make it look longer? What if I move it over to this side? What if I move my blue paper here? What if I move my blue paper away from the orange paper? Now can you really tell that the blue paper is longer? Maybe it makes the orange paper look a little bit bigger. What if I hold the orange piece up closer? Now does it look bigger? Yeah. Let's take a piece of paper, just a piece of plain white paper, and lay it down. And let's use our end points of our papers, our strips of paper, to line them up with the edge of the white paper. So there's the blue piece and the orange piece. Now I'm lining them up. I'm using end points to make sure that they start, the place I start measuring is the exact same on both objects. So now I can measure them and see that yes, the blue paper is definitely longer than the orange paper.
All right, kindergarten, I hope you liked watching that video. We're going to make sure that we're lining up the ends of objects when we measure them too during this module. And as we go over today's problem set, you're going to circle the longer one. And remember, you have to imagine the paper strips are lying flat on a table. You're going to try to figure out which one is longer. Down here, you're going to draw a flower that's taller than the vase. Over here, you're going to draw a tree that's taller than the house. On the next page, you're going to circle the shorter one. Remember, how are you going to figure out which one is shorter? Are they lined up properly at their end points? You're going to draw a bookmark that is shorter than this book and a crayon that is shorter than this pencil. See you later, kindergarten.